let's talk about a problem so many of us deal with every single day. The bathroom that just feels, well, cramped. Today, we're going to dive into 5 super common mistakes that, according to top designers, are secretly shrinking your space. So, take a second and think about your own bathroom. When you walk in, does it feel like a calm, relaxing space? Or does it feel a little tight, a little cluttered? That difference between feeling serene and feeling stressed often boils down to just a few key details. Hey, if that sounds like your bathroom, trust me, you are not alone. But here's the good news. This is a totally fixable problem. Designers have pinpointed 5 main culprits, and we're going to break down exactly how to solve each one. So let's get right into it. First up, and this is a huge one, the constant battle with countertop clutter. It's the first thing you see, and boy, does it get overrun fast. Designer Candis Stratton just hits the nail on the head here. The more stuff you have sitting out, the smaller and more chaotic the room feels. Every single lotion, toothbrush, and bottle adds to what you could call visual noise, and it just makes the whole space feel busy and confined. It really boils down to this simple choice. On one side, you've got visual clutter, which honestly makes it hard for your brain to switch off and relax. And on the other side, visual calm. Those clear, open surfaces are like a breath of fresh air for your mind. So, what's the game plan? It's actually pretty simple. Got a linen closet? Great. Use it for everything you're not using at this very moment. No closet? No problem at all. Grab some smart shelves or bins for under the sink. The number one goal, the main mission here, is to just get things off the countertops. Okay, so we've conquered the countertops. Now let's look down at the surfaces themselves, starting with the tiles. And trust me, this is a place where size really, really matters. Now this is where it gets fascinating, because there's actual psychology at play here. Designer Chasity Centeno points out that our brains have to work harder to process a bunch of small, busy patterns. Think about it. It's why spas almost always use huge, simple tiles. They are just inherently more calming and soothing to look at. So here's the side-by-side. Those small, fussy tiles, they visually shrink the space and just add to that mental clutter. But large, simple tiles, they do the exact opposite. They make the whole room feel bigger and way more relaxing. And hey, if you want a specific number to keep in mind, a go-to size from designer Candis Stratton is 12 by 24 inches. It's just a fantastic, large format tile that works in almost any bathroom to create that open, expansive feeling. So the main takeaway is pretty clear. Think big, go for neutral colors, and really aim for that soothing, spa-like vibe. Just remember, fewer grout lines means less visual noise and a much cleaner, bigger-looking space. All right. Let's move on to number 3. We've cleared the counters, we've picked the right tiles. Now let's talk about maybe the most powerful tool for a small space, the mirror. See, it's not just about having a mirror. It's about hanging it the right way. As Candis Stratton points out, if you hang that mirror too low, it just visually squishes the whole vanity area and makes everything feel tight and short. So how do you get it perfect? Well, designer Chasity Centeno gives us a super simple 2-step guide. First, pick a mirror that's the right size for your vanity. Not too big, not too small. Then, hang it so it's perfectly centered between the light fixture above it and the sink below it. Equal space top and bottom. That's the key. And here is why that placement is so crucial. A mirror that's hung correctly acts like another window. It grabs all the light in the room and just bounces it all around. It's a simple trick that can make the entire bathroom feel way brighter and so much bigger. And speaking of bouncing light around, that brings us perfectly to our 4th point, the incredible, underrated power of lighting. I mean, this quote from Chasity Centeno just says it all. Bad lighting can literally shrink a room. It creates dark, spooky shadows in the corners and just makes the whole space feel gloomy and closed in. Good lighting is absolutely non-negotiable. A lot of the time, the problem is fixtures that are just the wrong size for the room. They either look cluttered or cast weird shadows. But you know what the ultimate solution is? Natural light. Nothing, and I mean nothing, opens up a room and makes it feel bright and airy like sunshine. In fact, if you take one tip away from this whole section, let it be this one from the experts. Prioritize natural light however you can. If you're doing a renovation, seriously think about adding a window or even a skylight. It is the single most powerful thing you can do to make a bathroom feel huge. And that brings us to our 5th and final point. Now, this one is less about a big renovation and more about a simple daily habit that makes a massive difference: getting the laundry under control.
It's such a simple fix, isn't it? But it is so effective. Candace Stratton's advice is just spot on. A pile of clothes on the floor is eating up precious real estate. A simple laundry hamper instantly solves that problem and clears up your floor.
So, your options here are crystal clear. Get a nice hamper to keep everything in one spot and win back that floor space. And hey, if your bathroom is just too tiny to fit one, don't sweat it. Just move the hamper into your bedroom or a nearby closet. Easy. Okay, let's do a super fast recap of your new checklist for a more spacious bathroom. Number 1, clear that counter clutter. 2, think big and neutral with your tiles. 3, hang that mirror in the sweet spot. 4, make natural light your best friend. And 5, put the laundry in a hamper. So there you have it, 5 things you can actually do to make a real difference. I'll leave you with this question. Take a good, honest look at your bathroom right now. Which one of these changes are you going to make first? Thanks for joining me.